Hello, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you how to play a simplified version of Cat Stevens' Father and Son. For this version, I'm going to be removing all the embellishments and the difficult parts. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for anyone, even a beginner, to be able to play. This song was recommended by Patron Dee. Thank you, Dee, for your song suggestion. So what I'm going to do now is play all the way through the song, and then at the end, I will break it down and explain the details for you. So make sure to stick around for that. For now, let's go ahead and play through the song. It's not time to make a change. Just relax and take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you had to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want to, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. But take your time, think a lot. I think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain? 'Cause when I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. Yes, I know I have to go. It's not time to make a change. Just sit down and take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I've cried, keeping all the things I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree, but it's them they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. All right, before I break this song down, if you would like to check out the chord chart for this song, you can click right up there to head over to my Patreon page. Now, for this song, we're using the G chord family. Now, the original one from Cat Stevens is played without the capo in the key of G. But I am taking that and just bringing it up 3 frets just to make it a bit higher for my voice. Now, when Cat Stevens plays it, he starts off the first couple of verses singing in 1 octave, and then he jumps up to the higher octave for the rest of the song. Of course, you can do that if you want, but again, I'm trying to simplify this song. So what I've done is I've sung the entire song in 1 octave, and I've put it in a key that's more of a middle range for my voice, because if I play it in G without a capo, it's too low for me to sing. And when I jump up the next octave, it's really, really high for me to sing. So both ranges are, one is too low and one is too high. And you may feel the same way when you try to play it. So what you can do to simplify it is get rid of that octave change and just keep the whole song in the same octave when you're singing. Okay, so that's what I would suggest you do. Again, I'm playing it with my capo on the 3rd fret. That's a good key for my voice. Feel free to shift that around if you want to. Now, I've gotten rid of the intro and the outro and the instrumental parts of this song because those can be a little bit complicated. Especially, he's kind of breaking. He's not really playing a rhythm, which can be really hard to follow. Okay. So that's why I've gotten rid of those parts, and I'm just doing some really basic strumming using that driving pattern. Okay, and the driving pattern is 4 down strums with an up strum after beat 4. Okay, we also put emphasis on 1 and 3, so every other beat we're strumming harder. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, so that's the strum pattern we're using for 99% of this song. Towards the end of verse 2 and verse 3 and verse 5, we have this really weird part that we can't ignore. We can't get rid of it like we did with the other parts, the instrumental parts, because it's being done while we're singing, okay? So for instance, I'll go to verse 3 where he says, I know that I have to go away. Okay, this part, we're on an E minor. I know that I have to go away. Okay, he does this really strange thing. We'll go to a G just for 2 beats. Okay, not a G, a D. We go to the D for just 2 beats, so half of a measure. And then we go to the G, okay, for the other 2 beats of that measure, and then we are continuing on a G for another full measure. So it has this really weird kind of like we kind of broke the rhythm a little bit, okay? So again, we have E minor, D, G, G, okay? Now if I count those beats we have, starting with the E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then it repeats right over again when he says, I know I have to go. And that's how he ends it. I know I have to go. Okay. And that part is even a little bit weirder because we have a D, we have a C for just 2 beats, again, half a measure, 1, 2, and then we go back to a G, and we're just starting over with a brand new measure. We're not going to finish that half measure that we started with that C add 9. We're just starting over with beat 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Okay, so this is something that happens a lot in the instrumental parts, which is why I eliminated it, because it's really, really difficult to try to wrap your mind around. But this part, just what you can do is just practice that over and over again. Isolate that one part if you need to, and you can count the beats out loud like I did to help you get used to how it sounds when you play it all together. Okay? And yeah, that's it for this song. That's really going to be the most challenging part. For the chords, we're using all the chords in the G chord family. So we have a G, we have C, we have D, A minor, E minor, and B minor. So that's 6 chords that we're using there. And you'll notice that I'm playing some variations. I'm playing a C add 9 instead of a C major. I'm playing an E minor 7 instead of an E minor. I'm playing an A minor 7, and I'm playing a B minor 7, which looks like this, instead of a B minor like this, the bar chord, okay? Of course, you can play the traditional chords if you want, but I'm playing these variations because they all fit nicely together inside of the family. They have very similar shape to each other, which makes the transitions a lot easier inside the family, okay? There's very small movement of your hands between the chords, making the transitions a lot easier. So that's why I use them. But feel free to use the traditional chords if you prefer as well. Okay? If you do have any questions about this song, feel free to post any questions in the comment section of this post on my Patreon page. Again, that's right up there. I do answer all of my patrons' questions. All right, I hope to see you in the next song tutorial. Take care.